Alright, salutations everyone. I hope you've all been having a good day so far. It's been pretty dang hot here for me, but you know, no big deal. And why did I click another thing? Alright, without any further ado, I'll go over a few things that happened. First thing is, you may notice a bit of a level discrepancy here. I goofed. I was going to just try to set the clock so it'd be at proper daylight savings time and stuff, maybe so I could have some time in the day section of, well, the clock, but I kinda messed up. The inputs for the clock reset code in Crystal version are apparently very similar to the inputs for reset save data. I was distracted, I hit confirm instead of deny at one point, so I had to catch up. In doing so, I ended up with some slightly different levels. Goss appears at 26, my highest level Pokemon, when previously that was Time. Wes here is level 23. He has Leech Life because, well, I was speeding up during some time when I was training and I ended up holding the B button and cancelling his evolution once, so he has Leech Life, which he learned at level 23 as Spinnerack before evolving. Time here is level 23. You'll notice he has Strength. I got a little bit ahead of myself when catching up. I'll show where you get Strength, though don't worry about it. Benny is level 22, and of course Diode here is at level 20. Now, because it was proving such a pain to figure out a way that I could catch a Miltank on screen, I made a decision, I made a call, decided against it. So instead, I got a Pokemon that when I was catching up, I was trying to do mostly the same things, so I caught a few Pokemon that I had already caught. So, for my 6th team member, and also the one that I will have with Rock Smash and eventually Cut, I'm going to be using my Rattata, Matty, and I will be evolving him into Eradicate so he can learn Cut, and he'll have some other moves as well that he learns by level up. I taught him Rock Smash because I want to have as many field moves accounted for as I can. So that's the majority of the differences. Aside from that, not much has changed. I will be trying to train Matty up, of course. Now, okay, here I'm just gonna go show you where you can find Strength. It is... Alright, I thought there was something a little further on. It is right here. You just talk to this guy. Honestly, the only thing you can count on is your own good self. I'm so proud of my buff bod. He will say something different, slightly different the first time you talk to him. He gives you Strength, which I used to teach to Time instead of Cut, because, well, he needed a higher power move, frankly. Aside from that, I didn't do anything else all that different. Before I forget, I will go back and do one thing now that I have someone who has Rock Smash. I'll just go back to Krudik City and we will go get that item that was in the burned tower. I left it there. I don't know what it is, so we'll be able to check that out. I fought trainers that I had fought up off-screen up to this point, of course. I did the thing to get Dream Eater for Gossip. So yeah, I managed to catch up to where we are. So without any other further ado, we can have a random battle. That wouldn't bother me at all. Alright, level 15. Now, of course, because Matty still needs some training, I'll be taking advantage of Switch training when I can. Let's see how Diode will fare. I mean, he's level 20, he should be able to handle this. Shiny-chan is one of my favorite electric types, also one of my favorite water types. Well, the family is, that is. I'll use Surf, it's my strongest move while I have it. That does some pretty good damage. The Hyper Fang though, ow. I'm surprised I'm faster than this Raticate though. I didn't... Well, I guess 5 levels makes something more of a difference, and I regret doing that. Drat. Okay, yeah, what? Maddie has Quick Attack. You know what, let's just try it and see. Maybe Maddie can get the KO with the Quick Attack. Okay, well, I'm not regretting that decision. That's going to be a ton of EXP for him. Very nice. I'm going to go heal after that, though. I know I'm right there, and I could just switch to another Pokemon, but well, I'm sure I can't be the only one who doesn't like going around with any of their Pokemon fainted if they can help it. It just feels mean. Yeah? Okie dokie. Everyone's set up? Oh! Hang on, I'm gonna check to see if chat is actually working. Seeing as the viewer count is being off. I see. I'm sorry guys, I can't there it is. Okay, chat was lagging a bit for me. Hey there, Patty. Hope you're doing alright. As I already explained, like, I kind of made a couple of decisions while I was catching up. I've got a Rattata in my party that I'm gonna be training up. Because, yeah, I'm gonna have someone... Yeah, it was laggy. It took a little while for me to see anything popping up. That's why I had to test it out and everything. Alright, so now I can finally check what that item is. I've honestly no memory what it was supposed to be anyway. Alrighty. So yeah, gonna be doing a little switch training to get Maddie leveled up and such. Yeah, I'll see what Wes can do with Leech Life. It's the only bug-type move it's the only damage-dealing bug-type move he learns, so I figure he may as well have it for same type attack bonus and such. It's low power, but he does heal. Now, it was never... Oh, wow. Well, Leech Life may not be particularly powerful. It's 20 power, I think. It heals 50% of the damage he does. And Ariados is actually... He grows attack... Wait, Ariados... Let's see. Wes has... He has 55 attack. It's not... Ariados, the Spinarak and Ariados line, they actually have fairly decent attack power. Leech Life is only weak because only seems as piss poor weak as it is because most of the time you're only seeing it used by like Zubat and Paris. If you keep it on a Paris when it evolves into Parasect or like a Spinarak into Ariados, it can deal some pretty decent damage because of their attack stat. That's part of why I consider keeping Leech Life over teaching Wes Giga Drain or something, because Spinarak and Ariados really aren't special attackers. And, yeah. So, let's see, an HP up. I'm pretty sure I have someone who could use an HP up. Yeah, Maddie's going to lag behind on HP either way. No matter what I do, may as well give him a little bit more. Level 9, Maddie's going to evolve at level 20, and then I'll be able to teach him Cut and go get a few more things. Yeah, Time should be able to handle this. I can see how much he'll do with Strength now. I forgot that's how strength... I forgot that was strength's animation in this one. Just chuck a rock at it somehow. Go all killer crocodile on the enemies. I threw a rock at him. I mean, you could see by that it was a big rock. Oh, one more thing actually I want to show because it's actually pretty useful to know. On the way from Goldenrod, well, no, I might be getting Fly later and I'll be able to show stuff then. Because, spoiler alert, Fly is in the next city after Olivine. And frankly, I don't want... Alright, well, it's good to see you around, baddie, and have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll be sure to have fun. Alright, I think, though, before I can leave from... Okay, ta-ta, mate. I think before I go surfing, though, I do need to go up the lighthouse and do a few things. And it'll give me a good chance to train Maddie up as well. So that'll help me catch up in level some, and, you know, always good. It's always good to do so. Because Jasmine was supposed to be at the top of the lighthouse with the sick Pokemon. So yeah, we'll go see what's up. Maybe we can help her. Gentleman Alfred. With a Noctowl, okay. Level 20 Noctowl. Be easy enough to handle. Diode doesn't have an electric move yet. Yep. Benny might be the best bet. He's going to probably have more damage. Well, he does only have tackle. I'll see how much damage I can do. He really needs... Yeah, Benny really needs to level up and get something other than tackle. I mean, I teach him headbutt, but I don't know, he's probably going to benefit a bit more from stomp. And I honestly like the fact that the added effect stomp has, which is what makes it deal more damage against foes that used minimize. Because if someone's going to be using evasion moves on me like minimize, I want to be able to hit them extra hard. Okay, Maddie's level 10. That's good. Men of the Sea are always spoiling for a good fight. I like the way this... I like that. Oh, a Poliwrath. Cute little thing. Alrighty, well, without... no, not Wes. Time, let's do this. That water gun's going to do about as much as Bubble did at the beginning of the game. Okay, guys. So aside from that, nothing too massive going on. Yeah, one of the reasons why I am using, another reason I'm using Rattata this time is because, well, honestly, Crystal is the last game in which I really thought Raticate's sprite looked kinda cool. Because, honestly, in a lot of the other ones, for some reason, they just make Raticate look like it really doesn't have any limbs to speak of. And if they actually show Mabel of having a neck also seems to vary for some reason, so yeah, Crystal version was the last time I for sure kinda liked Raticate's sprite, so I'm gonna use them now while I can I figured, you know, that was my thought process when I was making the decision anyway. Time I'm going to decide to go for a somewhat more defensive, well, a different set than what I thought, so he has 2 of his final moves right now. The other one of them he can learn by level up, but he'll also be able to learn by TM. Well, actually both of his other moves, well, and his other move will be by TM for sure. I'm gonna be giving him I'm gonna give him a Sunny Day set with Synthesis and Solar Beam eventually. Because, you know, so long as he has Sunny Day up, Synthesis will heal more. He's plenty tanky, so he'll be able to handle taking hits like that. And it'll let him use Solar Beam once per turn, in one turn. Well, I was thinking either that or just giving him Reflect and Light Screen along with Razor Leaf and Strength. But then, like, his only healing would be if I get him Leftovers, and you honestly can't get Leftovers until way later in this game, until, like, Kanto. So, I'm thinking I'm going with the Sunny Day set. It's actually the one I haven't done of the 2 that I was considering. Pidgey, I should be able to use Peck on this thing. Of course, I'm going for a sleep-based set on Gossip because, well, like I said, I want to try out things that I haven't tried out, really. This guy's got so many Pidgeys. That's really just going to get annoying after a while. Honestly, that's just something I never liked in Pokemon games, is when they have that one trainer with like 5 or 6 low-level Pokemon that, you know, aren't really much of a challenge. They're just time-consuming. That was my main problem with some of the Team Rocket grunts in Gen 1. Some of them just felt like they were there to make you use up PP rather than actually have a chance of beating you. Let's see what level this one is. Maybe I'll... Oh! Okay, well they are going... He has some variation in the level, so I guess they're not all the same, but... Honestly, it's still kind of irksome. I'm pretty sure I stocked up on potions so I can heal, though, at least. Quick attack, really? Well, I shouldn't be too surprised, actually. I shouldn't be complaining about it. It's experience, so it's just the same. Alright, Maddie's level 12. Very nice. Sure, let's see what level this Pidgey is. Okay, 15. I don't really think I can risk it with Maddie, so I'm gonna send Diodin. It's a shame that that Chinchou and Lantern take so long to get some of their electric moves. I'll just go with Surf. I'll be honest, I kind of wish that I was giving the Diode a bit more of a shot at a moveset there, but I mean, there are 3 Water-type HMs in this game for some reason, in this gen. One of them being a very not particularly great move. I mean, I don't hate the move Whirlpool, I just think it's not a very good field move. Like, Whirlpool is a decent move, but it shouldn't have been an HM, is my idea here. Because it doesn't really add much exploration. It's not, like, I don't know, Whirlpool to me as an HM was honestly less satisfying than using Cut, or Rock Smash, or even Flash. Because at least those, you know, at least with Cut you get to go down like a blocked off passage. With Rock Smash in later generations it's the same thing, and Flash at least, you know, at least with Flash it's lighting up a cave and you're exploring and stuff. Whirlpool just... Whirlpool's just kind of like, you're already using Surf, and you can almost always see where you were going with Whirlpool. It doesn't take you anywhere out. It doesn't take you anywhere you couldn't have gotten to, like, with what Surf does. It just kind of feels like it should have been part of Surf. But that's just my opinion here. That was my rambling on the matter. I didn't mind Dive as much for an HM move, though. Dive was kinda neat in letting you explore the seafloor and everything, but we'll get to that next generation. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Alrighty, let's challenge this gentleman to a fight. Sir, I challenge you to a duel of Pokémon. Level 18, not bad. Good spot to train Diode up, actually. What? Glad I managed to get him before I decided to do this. Excellent. Alright. And I think this guy has two of the same, but I mean, at least it's not 4 or 5 of them, like the last guy. Right. Can't change to him while he's out. That would just be silly. Oh, Maddie's about to level up again. I shouldn't be too surprised by that, though. I mean, he is quite a ways behind the rest of my team, so he... Right. I forgot that these guys get Roar. Yeah, in this generation, Roar finally does something in battle against trainers. It will switch out Pokemon, and... Alright, happy to see you around as well, Scribe. Here's hoping you'll be able to catch and stuff. No worries about the running in and out. Just glad you're able to stop by. Always fun. Okay. Let's see. I think Nightshade will deal at least a decent amount of his damage. Right. Growlithe is unevolved. He doesn't have that much HP. Fair enough. Hyper Fang. This is an excellent move for Rattata and Raticate. I will definitely be going with Hyper Fang on Maddie. It's just so useful. Very good, powerful move. I think it's around the same power as Strength. A little less accurate, but it has that flinch chance. And I'll be honest, it doesn't feel right not to give them Hyper Fang. It just is such a good move for the Rattata family. Hang on, let's take a moment to... can I check? No, I can't check the power of his move there, can I? Moves. There it is. Hyper Fang, 80 strength, 80 power. It's a little inaccurate, but it's definitely worth considering on Raticate. I mean, yeah, same power as Strength, same type attack bonus on Rattata and Raticate. Flinch chance as well on a Pokemon that's pretty fast. I always say may as well go for it. It really can help out. Like, hang on, if she has like level... If she has Pokemon around... Oh, well, she won't have them around Maddie's level, okay. With only having the one Pokemon, that's going to be, yeah, fairly high level, but that just means more experience in the end. It's no biggie. No, I don't feel comfortable switching Time into that. He's a little too frail, I think. Not Time, switching Fenny in. He's not quite as beefy as I would hope for that. So just gonna go with a good old-fashioned Razor Leaf. We'll be having a lot of traveling in this episode. Up the lighthouse, then across to the next city. But shouldn't be any issue. Alright. Level 24 on Time, very nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going for a dual screener on Time this time round. I'll be going for the sunny day setup I was thinking of. Because honestly, it's something I don't try. So I may as well go for it. Jasmine must be worried sick about the Pokemon here. She won't even smile these days. Oh. You know, I do like how they include those bits of information like that. It makes you want to help out. Level 18 Krabby. I can switch in Fenny, and I think if this thing's going to use a water-type move, Fenny will be fine. Okay, or it could Vice Grip. That doesn't seem like a lot, but given what Vice Grip's power is, that's pretty decent damage. Bubble is going to do all of probably nothing. Yeah, I mean, let's see, 6 damage on a crit. Yeah. That's the one issue. Well, actually, Bubble it wouldn't do much with anyway, because Bubble becomes stays a special move after the split. It's just, going back to the older generation games, you really do see which Pokemon were really helped out by the physical and special split. Like, it really, really shows. Alright. I mean, Krabby really was one of them because he's a high attack power water type, which means he's very good with normal type moves that he learns and such. But his water type moves, even Crab Hammer, which is the family's signature move, he really doesn't deal much with. It's a high crit move, so he can hit decently hard, I guess, with a crit, but it's still a special move and Krabby has like no special attack. So yeah. It's interesting, it's always interesting to go back like that, because of things like that. Alright, Maddie's level 14. Wicked. Can't match a smile. Well, I'm sure I'm sure you'll do fine with the... God, I can't... I cannot talk, it seems. Hey Neo, how are you doing? I was just going through the lighthouse. I've gotten Maddie up to... Okay. Oh, no, that... Oh, TM34. I forget what this one does. Swagger. Alright, fairly potent move there, Swagger. Always handy. Well, it can be handy. Hey Anil, how are you doing? I'm just heading up the Olivine Lighthouse right now, you know. Training up Maddie while I'm here, gotten him up to level 14. It is? Yes, 14. He just learned Hyper Fang last level. And I've been, you know, working on training him up as I ascend. No, where's Spenny? Here. Yeah, working on training Maddie up as I head up here. Because, well, I've already explained that I've decided to use Maddie because, frankly, I don't feel up to trying for the whole, for a Miltank given the whole snafu. No, Diode is a Chinchou. He's level 20. I am sure that I checked when Chinchou evolves, but I can't remember at the moment. I think they evolve at they evolve at 20 something. I don't remember if it's 22, 23, or 25, something along those lines, I think. Diode's a Chinchou. Yes, he is my light-emitting Diode, even though he does not know Flash at the moment. I taught Flash to my Stantler, because, well, I was very surprised he could learn it, but, you know, always handy. Okay, against the Fearow... What am I going to switch into? Well, of my team, I think the only real switch into this is probably Gossip because of his level. I'm really pleased with how this Gossip is turning out. He's got 92 HP, is pretty darn decent for 26. I don't want to deal with this guy's damage, though. That's a Fearow. That is a scary amount of attack power. May as well toss this out there. I do love getting to play around with gimmicky sets like a sleep set, or time's going to be a sunny day, time's gonna have something of a sunny day set. It's neat. I have a lot of fun when I can just try this stuff out for the heck of it. Nightmare Nightmare has been a surprisingly helpful move, I have to say. Like, how it made the fight with Morty like no sweat, because I got really lucky on Hypnosis, but all that aside, I'm just plain happy with it. I'll be able to recap the team a bit after this if you want Neo. Yeah, it shouldn't take me long at all to do so, so I think I might do that, then heal up a little bit, because I'm one of those guys that doesn't like seeing damage on my Pokemon. Really? Okay, Spearow. Calm down. Jeez. Alright, if you say so. Alright, level 15. 5 more levels on Maddie and I will teach him Cut. To go along with Rock Smash. Da-da-da! Benny's my Stantler, of course. I do believe you saw him out, actually. I don't know why I felt the need to explain. Wes is my Ariados. Side note about Wes. I accidentally delayed Wes's evolution by 1 level, so he evolved at level 23 instead of 22. But that does mean he got Leech Life. Which, you know, pretty decent. Due to it being a bug-type move, he gets Stab, and he's got fairly high attack power, at least. Oh, well, a rare candy, that's nice and practical. Especially now, seeing as I was training up Maddie. Oh, I should go get a Moo Moo milk after this, actually. Alright, yeah, I have to go the other way to actually continue upwards, but the experience is always welcome. Both kind and strong. No, I like to think I'm kind and strong as well in these games. Usually. That's level 16. I think he'd be able to handle one attack. Let's see how this... Oh yeah, if it's just Bubble, he'll be able to handle at least attacking once. Let's see how much he can do with this. Not bad, but I don't feel comfortable staying in on that much. Man, I really love how tanky the Chikorita line is. It's very nice to have a tanky starter like that available. It really, I always liked it like that, in that way. Neo, come on. Be careful, I just got everything to lie straight. It is so dang humid today. Ugh. Alright. An Ether. Very nice. Ugh. Oh geez, milk. Interesting thought. So long as it's nice and cool. Machop. Okay, I can handle a well, okay, not with Maddie, but I can handle Machop fairly easily. Gossip will be able to take care of them. Or, like, could have switched to Wes, actually. Come to think of it. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not too bad, given what Gossip's physical attack power, or well, how much lower that is compared to special and such. Alright. Always happy for that. Let's see, actually, if he has another Machop, I think I'll try Wes against it. Poliwrath. Okay, that's Maddie's call. Well, Maddie's going to be switching in for each of these because I really do want to get him to level 20. Because of what I'm going to be getting soon at the next gym and such, I'll be able, if I can get him to learn Cut as quickly as possible, I will be very happy. Okay, Water Gun. Yes. Like the crit, that really wasn't much of a critical hit, but but I will not complain about that little damage. Alright, that's a well-timed crit if I do say so. Does he have another Machop? Alright. Because I think Bug and Poison both resist fighting type moves in this gen, so I think Wes will actually like quad resist any kind of low kick or karate chop. But I don't recall exactly, and I know I should have looked it up. Oh wow. Yeah, I think for that little damage it would have to be double resisted, quad resisted. So that's very, very nice to know. Okay, well... yeah, he did pretty decent damage with his last Leech Life, so maybe he'll be able to do some more. Ah, right, fighting does resist Bug. Right, fighting and Bug mutually resist each other, that's good to remember. Let's see about the Poison Sting. Sure. I'll take it. I may not need the poison, but every little bit helps. But yes, Wes will be keeping Leech Life because even though it's a low power move at base, Ariados has actually got pretty pretty decent physical attack, so he'll do okay damage with it. Joey! Ratta's looking sharper than before. Yeah, I know what Nightshade's damage is, I was curious, I couldn't help. I wanted to see what my other moves do. That's all. I mean, honestly, I'm not big on fixed damage like that. Nightshade is a move I'll probably replace with something else eventually, but for now I'm keeping it. Let's just see, I don't think there is one thing on the outside there. Alrighty. Good to know. Okay, I'll talk to you soon, Jasmine, don't you worry. There, free super potion, nothing to sneeze at. Alrighty. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood. Across the sea, can't leave anything unattended. Get some medicine for me, please. Alrighty. I don't think we needed to speak to Jasmine for it, but, you know, always best to be sure, given how the Moo Moo milk and such works in this game as well. Okay, dokie. Just gonna head out here. Before I head to Cianwood, though, I am going to go pick up another thing of Moo Moo milk. Because, I mean, I think you can only get one per day, and Moo Moo milk is really helpful. It's Moo Moo milk. Alrighty. So, for Moo Moo milk, to be able to get it in this generation, you need to first time you get to this farm, you need to talk to him. Alright, well, how Moo Moo milk works, it's a really good healing item. Huh? I can't get any more right now? Darn, can I only get it? Shoot. Well, I've got... Let's go do my milking. Darn, is it timed? Here's something for your trouble. Oh, well, she gives me a TM at least. Snore. Alright. Well, handy move, I guess. If you have a Pokemon that's set up to use rest, Snore is always handy, as it's at least a move that lets you attack while sleeping. Okay, well, I guess I can only get it during the day. Moo Moo milk. I should have at least one in here somewhere. Moo Moo milk. It restores HP by 100. So it's really... So it's a pretty darn good item like that. Good for good healing item in that way. If you can only get it during the day, it might be something I'll just have to keep remembering to do when during days when I'm not streaming, I guess. That's something I am going to try to do is, you know, get Moo Moo milk. Just to maybe one each day, limit myself in that manner, or maybe get, or such, and... Oh, okay. See you later then, Neo. Who else is... Oh. Aside from that... not too much else going on for the game. I also will have to... I'll need to try to remember to do Buena's password at around 8ish every day, just so I can keep getting points for that, because you'll get some pretty nice stuff. And maybe I'll start checking for certain berries each day. I've been thinking on that much, and I figure I'll probably try to get, you know, maybe the status healing berries of one or two, or whichever ones I know where they are, at least. Mystery berries as well, perhaps, because those ones heal PP. I'll try to remember to show you where those ones are. But anyway, from here, we will be surfing. The surf music was always pretty nice. Have to warm up before going into the water, more training on the way, of course. Because I can never say no to experience and money in these games, it's always nice to face as many trainers as you can. Tentacool. Now, after Gen 1, in which the special and stat was divided into special attack and special defense, Tentacool lost some special attack, but it became a very good special wall. Water Poison's not a bad typing, and with his special attack he'll even be able to take a hit or two from, say, an electric type or a psychic type. So, handy to have, really. Now, to face this one, I'll probably go for my physical attacker, I think. Or one of them, at least. Yeah, Constrict's not going to... He still doesn't get very many powerful attacking moves like that, or at least, well, he gets some, but he gets them a little later on, like, that'll really become more of a thing when it's a Tentacruel. But Tentacool's definitely a water type I've considered using. Maybe I'll use it in another game, but not this one, of course. I've already got my water type. Acid's a pretty nice poison type move. Actually, welcome back, Neo. Welcome back, indeed. Alright, another Tentacool. Honestly, Tentacles and stuff, not the best for experience, of course, but, you know, better than nothing. Maddie's only got 3 more levels to go, thankfully. Yeah, Finny should be able to handle another. Though after this I probably ought to try and remember to stock up on some healing items. Okay, I really do hope Benny learns Stomp soon. Having Tackle has been kind of annoying. I teach him Headbutt to have another field move, but it's just not particularly worth it in this game. It lets you encounter some extra Pokemon, sure, but not really anything I'm that keen on demonstrating. I mean, you can get Pineco and Heracross and such in that way, which are some pretty decent Pokemon, but not ones that I really tend to use. But yeah, Headbutt pretty much works that way from here on out. I don't think, well actually no, in Gen 3 it also does that, but I think, or maybe it's only in Johto. I actually don't remember if Headbutt is a field move in other generations now that I think about it. I don't think it was much. Either way, I need to get some healing items because I'm sure I'm going to run into Pokemon that will annoy me in that way. So yeah, I can handle a bunch of super potions. I should be fine. But as said, aside from that, yeah, it's pretty much now I'm heading towards Cianwood. Oh, right. Something worth noting. In this part of the route, when you do these rock smashes, there is actually a fairly small chance that you can run into a wild Shuckle. And worth noting, actually, Shuckle is another Pokemon I almost considered just so I can show off something special unique to Gen 2 Shuckle. Because in Generation 2, Shuckle actually had a special interaction if you had it holding a berry. I'll just try the last one, maybe I'll be able to run into one. If not, you can actually get one in Cianwood City. There's someone who will want to give you one. Yeah. No luck here, but this is where you can find them wild if you by Rock Smash. Alright, I will get... Seeing as I've tried all the rocks, I will get to what I was going to say about them. In Gen 2, Shuckle is actually able to, in Gen 2, Shuckle will, if you give him a berry to hold, after a little bit of time it will turn into berry juice while he's in the party, which heals, I think, 10 more HP than a berry. But after a while of holding on to berry juice, the berry juice, when it's held by a Shuckle in this generation, will turn into a rare candy, apparently. Now, I haven't verified this, so I was considering using a Shuckle just to check and see. But given the team I ended up having, I guess, ended up wanting to go with, I decided against it. Maybe I'll come back to Crystal another time and do so. It doesn't work in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It's only in the original versions of the Gen 2 games. So I don't know. It's something I might want to check out, I guess, later on, or maybe for like another time if I can get one. Or maybe one of you guys can try it if you go back and play Crystal sometime. Either way, against these trainers, just gonna continue training Maddie. Shoulder's a pretty decent physical tank. Huh. Oh, right. So, aside from all that... Not too much else to say on the matter of what's coming up. I mean, the next town isn't particularly expensive. There's a couple of points of interest, of course. Don't ride your Pokemon, swim. No thanks, I don't want to swim all the way to Cianwood. I would much rather use Surf. I really do kind of wish Diode already knew an electric type move. It would be so helpful here. but he doesn't. So it's a case of, I mean, would if I could, but can't, so I shan't. Shan't. That is, shall not. And Aurora Beam, regardless of how tanky time is, still kind of hurts. Good to know. Level 18, we're getting there. Alright. I think I'm not going to risk it too much with this Shelter, so yeah. Would rather not be switching time in when I know they have Aurora Beam like that. I don't remember if Shelter starts out Water and Ice, or if that only happens when it evolves to Clam Pearl. Okay. This shouldn't be as much of an annoyance for any kind of switching shenanigans I might do. Although he is slightly higher level. I know I'm doing a lot of switching around like that, but that's just seems to be how I always go about these games. I like to switch and train my Pokemon up as much as I can before I need to really seriously start training one Pokemon up specifically, which did kind of already happen with Maddie, I will admit, but you know, he was last minute addition from way earlier in the game, so not much I could do about that if I wanted to train, seeing as I did choose to train him up. 3 303, not quite a level, but he must be... I wonder if he is actually close to leveling up after that. A few fights, I guess. Alright, and now I have to start going this way. There's warm here. I'm loose and limber. Oh, that's nice. You know, I always like swimming when the water is at least somewhat warm. As much as I enjoy the cold a bit more, I'm actually more comfortable swimming in warmer water like that. Okay, that is a fairly high level on that Shelter. Might have that Ice-type move. I still think Time is the only one who will deal a reasonable amount of damage. Please tell me Time... Okay, Time is at least still fairly tanky. I know I have Reflect, but setting that up really wouldn't help too much because of it being a special type move in this gen. Maddie is gaining fairly decent experience. Yep, Maddie's level 18. That's... Hey, it's not that bad. I mean, a rat can swim for like a mile, or maybe a bit... Can swim for something like a mile or 2 miles without stopping. So, you know, it's not that bad. Dang. Okay, Maddie seems to be okay enough with it to get me a crit with Hyper Fang. So I'm sure he doesn't mind it that much. And here's the... Alright, Tentacruel. This. Tentacruel here is definitely a special wall. Like, I could send Time out to try and take advantage of... Well, actually no, I wouldn't switch Time out into that. It would only deal normal damage because Poison resists Grass. Let's see how Gossip can handle it. I think I'm better off trying to put this guy to sleep and stuff. Not a ton of attack power on Acid for some reason, I guess, so there is that. Tentacruel is definitely a more defensive than offensive Pokemon, but that doesn't mean it's not... That does not mean you should take it lightly. For such a common Pokemon, he's actually pretty darn good if you train one up. And I guess I'll just be using Peck from here on. I cannot wait until Gossip learns one of the moves I'm wanting him to learn. So close. It's got pruned skin, that's good to remember. Gosh, that is definitely something I never... That is definitely something I've never liked, when you get all wrinkly and pruny after being in the water too long. Yeah. Alright, about halfway to level 20, give or take. Very nice, soon Maddie will be evolving. Not too much down that way. Do I want to fight the wild... I don't think I want to fight the wild Tentacool there. Come on, lady. Yeah. Rural Islands. Definitely a place to remember. For later, though. Later on, that is. Yeah. Alrighty. Goldeen. Fairly standard water type, I guess. A little more offensive than not. Fun fact about Goldeen, it's the Goldeen and Sea King family are the one of the few Pokemon that will learn an HM move by level up. Their family line actually learns Waterfall as, you know, by level up like that. So fairly nice, really, if you're looking for that. Level 20. I should be able to handle this. Like, man, Hyper Fang is just so powerful. It is a really nice move. No worries about that, Neo. No worries. Huzzah! You tabbed back just in time. After this battle... do I want Focus Energy? No, I already have 2 of my moves spoken for. I could keep Focus Energy in, but well, I'll learn it for now. I will learn Focus Energy for now. I'll see how I feel about it later on as well. Alright, for Seeking, yeah, let's give Wes a bit of experience now. Wes should be able to deal some decent-ish damage. Sure, I'll try for Poison Sting on him. Maybe we can get, you know, lucky with the poison early on. Oh! That's problematic. I forgot that thing has Peck. Okay, let's see how much I can deal with Leech Life. Come on, Wes. Forgot. All in all, that's still better than I was expecting. Definitely enough to help him. Definitely enough to help him survive hits. Yeah. Given what Leech Life's base power is, that's pretty decent damage for it. I think I'll keep Leech Life on him just in case. I mean, better to have at least one Bug-type move that's stab than not. Nice! Yeah, all in all, I think the Crystal Sprite for Raticate is probably my favorite one. Simply because, you know, we can actually see there he has some limbs and such that's really one of the few things I don't care for about some of the sprites later. It just doesn't look like Raticate has limbs. Or a neck for that matter, but either way. Enough rambling on about that. Nice. Actually, I'm going to take back that bear. I am out of item space. Good to know. Okay, good to know I was running out of item space. You get more item space in this one, but okay, I forgot that it's still somewhat limited. But, you know, always good to keep, always good to remember. Yeah, 10 HP berries just aren't going to... Normal berries just won't cut it anymore, unfortunately. That's that. What was... Alright, that's what I wanted to do now. Alright, I need to teach someone Cut. And with what I was going with, this time around I'm gonna teach it to Maddie, because of my team only he and Time could learn it, but Time's going to have less base attack and no stab on it, so I taught Time Strength instead. That was of course when I was catching up and such. So Maddie's going to learn Cut. I As nice as it is to have quick attack, this isn't competitive. I don't particularly need it. And why did I leave Maddie up front? I think now's about the time I should have started. Okay, a Tentacruel. Well, let's put some of that newfound power to the test here. Not a bad job with that Hyper Fang. Very happy with that damage. Ooh. He takes a bit more damage than I'd like, but he does his fair share back at least. Alrighty. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna switch Fenny up front. If I can get any last bits of experience, maybe get him stomped soon. I don't think I'll be running into anyone else on the way. Okie dokie, Cianwood City. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? Oh, for a while? Yeah. Oh. Okay, well... These here are macho bullies. If I stick around, they might come after me. Advice: the gym uses fighting type, so you should confound them with psychic Pokemon. Flying type Pokemon also work. Just to add on to what he says, against fighting type bug type or poison type Pokemon will resist them. They will resist bug type moves though, and flying type Pokemon will deal more damage to them as well as resist them somewhat. But unfortunately, the only flying type Pokemon you can get up to this point that takes advantage of the flying type's resistance is Hoppip and Skiploon. It would be Hoppip, Skiploon, or Jumpluff, really. 500 years of tradition. Here's the pharmacy. Okay. Pokemon appear to be fine. Something worrying. This Pokemon is in trouble. This guy will give us the secret potion. A key item. So there is that to, well, take note of. Sadly no Pokemart at this city. Photo studio. This is if you have like the Game Boy camera or print or such. You know, that add-on that almost no one bought. Alright, she teaches us a little bit about the Whirl Islands. Silver Wing, that's something we'll get much later. Don't worry about it, Neo. I'm just glad you're stopping by. Yeah, that's the guy with the Shuckle. You can get it if you want. Actually, I don't think I'll get it now. Yeah, I won't get it right now. I wonder, I don't think you can run into Shuckle on Cianwood City, but but you never know. It would have been neat to go with it, but I don't think it would have fit in with my team particularly well at this point in time. Bug and Rock type. Oh, that does make it a rare Rock type that has some resistance to fighting moves. See all I know well. Certainly I know of your Pokemon. Let's see. Senior Maddie here, Sprout Tower. The time was night. Its level was 3. Incidentally, it seems to have grown a little. Seems to be becoming more confident. Aw, how nice. Alright, I'm saving here because this battle has tripped me up once or twice. We're coming up on a battle. Not a particularly tough one, but I have been tripped up by it once or twice, so there is that. Suicune rushes across the water. I do like Yuzine's intro like this. Or his theme, rather. Waves. It's beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, Crystal. Let's battle. Now. It's a shame Yuzine's theme doesn't continue into a unique battle theme. That would have been really cool. Mystical Man Yuzine's. Okay, a Drowsy. I think Gossip's my best bet. Drowsy's an interesting psychic type. It's a more defensive one, and it has fairly decent physical defense as well as special. So I'm going to try to get it with Hypnosis and get some set damage going on. Yeah, neither of us can land Hypnosis. I'm gonna try to get Nightmare going, get some damage adding up. Because this Drowsy is a surprisingly tanky Pokemon. And it just gets more so when it evolves as well, so if you want a more defensive psychic type, this is definitely an option for you. Gonna get Nightmare going. I really can't wait until I can replace Peck and Tackle. Tackle is going to be a little while though, admittedly. Peck, not so much. I'll be replacing Peck after this gym. Level 23, please learn Stomp. Nice! Stomp's a pretty decent move. A little inaccurate. Decent power though, chance to flinch. Part of why I gave him the Quick Claws so that he has more chances to go first. I mean, Statler's not particularly slow, but it's not particularly fast. It'll go before some Pokemon, after some others. Alright, I'm switching out of that Electrode because I want something tanky up front. Yeesh. Level 25, Electrode, the fastest Pokemon in the game. I'm not gonna lie, this could be annoying, and honestly, even setting up Reflect wouldn't help too much if this guy goes for one of the big normal type attacks it has. Yeah, Electrode's known for self-destruct and explode, and those cut defense in half before their damage is done. So I'm just going to go with the Razor Leaf here. Because, you know, otherwise it doesn't have many other stats. It doesn't have much attack to back up its speed, or defenses for that matter. It's fast, but it's kind of frail. I should be able to finish it up with a Strength, I think. Alright. Not taking the... Shoot. That's a bit annoying. Okay, Diode, let's see if you can handle... I should have remembered to check his move. Dang. That's annoying. That's a bit irksome. Penny? Yeah, this Electrode is annoying, but it usually doesn't give me as much trouble as Whitney's Miltank. Today, however, it feels like being contrary. True. It's not really like Contrary would help it out that much. Okay. Or Hunter? Really? Hypnosis? Okay. Well, this is why I have an awakening. It's not like I really needed to switch out anyway. I think... yeah, that's bad. Well, at least it didn't manage to land it twice on me. Fine, I will just use Peck if you want me to use Peck that much, game. Cheat. And it's a good thing I have a Mint Berry. Yeah, Mint Berries heal up sleep. I do believe I've said... Okay then. If you're that insistent on it. I'm sorry, I always get such a kick out of it when the AI does something like that. Uses Curse on its ghost type to at less than half health, and then that's the last Pokemon, or when they have one Pokemon and they use Explosion. Gee, I wonder why you lost there. You see, you were giving me some trouble with your Electrode, but then you did that with your Haunter. I mean... you tried, though. Keep searching for Suicune, but hopefully you'll learn to battle a bit better at that point. Or have learned to battle a bit better at that point. Just a nuzzle at me, and we beat a wild rat with just one hit. Felt sorry for it, though. Aww. Alrighty. At this point, I am going to, heal up, then I should be able to take... Well, actually, will she give me... You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly, but you can't use Fly without the city's gym badge. The gym leader here, come see me, I'll have a nice gift for you. That should tell you what she's going to give you after you beat the gym. So, you know, always good to remember she's there. One time I forgot, and I wondered why I didn't have Fly. Or wait, no. Actually, I think she gives it to you automatically. I think I'm thinking of Yellow version one time where it took me forever to find Fly for some reason. Because I forgot where it was in Yellow version. Like, the second time I played it, I think. Oh. Well, hope you're not too tired, mate. Alright. It's not too... This gym's pretty darn straightforward. They have fighting types. Use your Pokemon use as many Pokemon that aren't normal type as you can. And be ready to take them on. That's really all I can say about it. It's as straightforward as you'd expect a fighting type gym to be. Or at least as you would have expected one to be before Gen 4. Black Belt Yoshi with a Hitmonlee. Went over this guy in Gen 1. Hitmonlee's high attack power, lower defenses. Guy's got pretty high level Pokemon though. Okay. This could be annoying. Jeez. Oh, please miss your jump kick. Ah. Man, that hurts. No curses. Ah. Okay, that's a lot more annoying than I remember. I forgot how high the levels are. Yeah, it is one of the better sprites for him. I just completely forgot how high the levels were in this gym. Oh, please help me here, Reflect. Thank you. That is not nearly enough damage. Or healing. Ugh. Ow. Okay, I underestimated these guys a bit. So this should be, interesting. I thought I was a bit tankier there. Okay. Is Maddie fast, though? Maddie doesn't have quick attack. Well, that was a mistake. Okay, but West has a lot of tankiness. Well, I needed to, actually. Rattata can't learn Cut in Gen 2. And, again, Crystal version is like... Actually, I like Raticate's sprite in Crystal version because it actually does show that Raticate has limbs and such. Raticate's sprite in Crystal version looks good enough. It fixes some of my problems with it with the sprites in other games. Oh jeez, and it's going to go right into this guy. This guy's going to have Hitmonchan, more defensive of the first two Hitmon Pokemon. Ice Punch isn't going to do much at all, though, because those are still special moves. I need to get Flash up here. Pardon the flashing. Alright, now I can start trying to stomp this thing. In the literal sense. That is... Oh, and the flinch! Very nice. That is what I like to see, Finny. And I will remember that, Neo. Okay, I am going to go heal because that was quite a miscalculation on my part. Well, you're tired because you keep going to sleep late. Or at least, I'm assuming you do. Given the time that you're usually up while I'm still going, or given... Well, as I said, your body might be adjusting to your new medication and stuff, so you should expect a little bit of fluctuation like that. That's what I've been told by my mom anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just your body needing to get used to them. Okay, switch. Let's put Wes up front here because he quad resists fighting moves. So... that should let my fists do the talking? Oh, I shall. Trust me, I shall. Well, no, I'll let my stinger do the talking with Wes? I don't know. Anyway, he shouldn't have much of a problem. Well, Okay, I may as well set up Poison Sting, see if I can get... Very nice. Ah, of course they have Seismic Toss. I finally find a Pokemon that quad resists fighting type moves. I have a Pokemon that resists fighting type moves, I mean, and they have a fixed damage move. But then again, I shouldn't complain, I'm doing that as well. But Poison type may seem a bit, may not seem like the best of types, but it really is handy. It's actually a surprisingly decent typing for covering some of its weaknesses. Like, it changes it from being weak to ground to being normal from ground, it changes it from being weak to psychic to being resistant to psychic. It's only weak to fire, flying, and ice, I think. Aside from that, I think it even quad resists grass and fighting, so that's always handy. It's a surprisingly useful typing, actually. Yeah, let's try for the Poison Sting again. Maybe we'll get lucky. There you go. That's actually... Oh geez, Rock type. That's bad. That's another of the weaknesses that it doesn't cover itself with. Oh, that's... I hate it when I forget about a weakness like that. Yeah, Rock type has a few more moves in this generation. Just as an old... And, of course, same things that strong against an all. Okay, well, we've got poisoning on him, so, you know, better than nothing there. Okay, that's decent damage. Okay. If I get a crit... Oh, well, it's beaten this turn anyway, thanks to the poison, I think. Alright. Alright, not bad. I think the next guy has Hitmontop, and then there's Chuck, who, you know, clearly named for Chuck Norris. Because fighting type, that's the joke with his name. And Morty's the joke for Morty's name was, it was a play on the French word mort, which is dead, and he trains ghost types and such. But yeah, we're getting through this gym slowly but surely. Alright. Show me what you've got. Time. My Raging Fists will shatter your Pokemon. I don't quite think so. If you're going with actual fighting type moves. Alright, or this guy's got... Okay, this guy's got the Mankeys. These Mankeys are probably one of the more extreme fighting types. They have high attack power, low defenses. Very fast, though. Well, at least their line is high attack, low defense. Particularly low special defense. Not a ton of HP. They're frail, but they can really hit hard. You know, when you don't quad resist their moves. They're getting a lot of flinches with low kick. I didn't remember low kick flinching for some reason. Alright, well, shouldn't be too bad there. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna try and demonstrate what I mean by, like, how low their defense can be. I know I've got 4 levels on him, but this is still a Noctowl using a physical attack. That's not particularly potent. I mean, even Primeape has some defense issues here as well. Okay, I did a little under half, but that's still pretty darn good for Gossip using Peck on him. But that will definitely... You can definitely see the difference there in how much damage it does. Alright. Well, time to use a couple of super potions. Alright, against... I forget what does he have for his lead? I'll stick with West to face off against his lead because, you know, quad resistance and everything. Alright. Going to face off against Chuck. If I recall correctly, he only has 2 Pokemon, so it shouldn't be too tough to beat him. Though his Pokemon are pretty high level comparatively. Okay, let's see how well I can do with Wes here. Yeah, leader Chuck. Okay, he has a Primeape. That's nothing to be too worried. Primeape a couple levels higher than Wes. I'm not too worried. Alright, let's see if I can deal more damage. That's a bit irksome, but... Okay, maybe I can deal... Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll try for the poison one more time. Okay, now from here on out, I just need to survive against this thing. And whittle him down like so. Alright. Primeape goes down without too much worry. It's his next Pokemon that can be troublesome. Alrighty. Poliwrath. With some mixed attacks, this thing has some water-type moves, some fighting moves. Notably among its water moves, I seem to remember this thing having Surf, which is kind of annoying, but I'm going... Okay, Dynamic Punch has low accuracy, but if it does hit it, it will hurt. I'm going to be going for Razor Leaves against it. Actually, I'll set up a Reflect here, just in... Okay. I don't want to risk that automatic confusion. I'm switching into Gossip right away here. Yeah, Mind Reader and Dynamic Punch is a particularly potent combo. Uh-oh. Especially with Dynamic Punch always confusing you. Oh. I have got a Bitter Berry. That will cure confusion. Okay, I've got a... Well, actually, yeah. Let's do that. Ah. That's somewhat annoying. I forgot Chuck has full heals. Good to know. Oops. Oh. Didn't mean to hit... Didn't mean to... Okay then. That's annoying. Alright. What? He's landing every dynamic punch. That's really annoying. He should not be landing them that often. I think dynamic punch is like a 50 accuracy move or something like that. Wow. Okay. That's just annoying. I really don't like it when the accuracy just kind of decides to turn against you like that. Okay, Chuck. I get it. You're annoyed. I have a full heal. Well, at least it wasn't another automatically landing dynamic punch. And okay, he's getting really annoying with Mind Reader. Oh, that's very nice of you, Scribe. Now please get me a crit right now, Time. I would really, really like that. I usually finish off Chuck much more quickly. Today he's decided. It seems that this time he wants to be more annoying. Please wake up, Time. At least I think he's at least run out of dynamic punch. So that's, I guess, nice. Okay, there you go. Chuck just had to take an extra little while, didn't he, I guess? Probably because I said he doesn't usually give me trouble. Worthy of the Storm Badge, thank you. I will be moving along now, Chuck. Saw Pokemon up to level 70 a bay, even traded ones. And it lets us use Fly. Very, very nice. And of course he gives us Dynamic Punch. It's less accurate than a lot of moves, it'll always cause confusion, and it hits really hard. So, well, if you follow his strategy of having a move like Mind Reader, or Lock On actually, which will make you automatically hit, then your next move, they work really, really well with Dynamic Punch like that. And our HMO2 is Fly. to anywhere you have visited. That's good, since he was getting a little chubby. HMO2 is flying, which definitely... I know it's a decent enough move, actually. I don't really have anything against using it in battle if I have it, so may as well. It's certainly better than Peck. And because I haven't had supper, I might call today's stream just a little bit shorter, so I'm going to fly back to Olivine now. Yeah, I think I'll fly back to Olivine, call today's stream a bit of a shorter session, if that's okay with you guys. But yeah, Gossip now knows Fly. Very handy. Always enjoyed it. It's always something that's really nice to get once you finally do have it. Alright. Well, I'll head up and I'll give the secret potion to Jasmine at least. Then I'll call it a stream. Because, I mean, we did do a few things. Trained and evolved a Pokemon. Got to the next town, had a plot fight with Usine, and then took on our next gym and beat it. And we're going to come back here and give the secret potion to Jasmine. And no worries, Nia. No worries. I'm just glad you were able to stop by. Alrighty. Will that medicine cure Amphi? Yes, it will. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Yay! Very nice. We've made Amphi really happy. So very, very much. I will return to the gym. I don't know why in particular she heads that way. Anyhow. I'll go back to the... pardon me. Actually, no, I think there was something that we could get with Cut that I wanted to check on. Now that we have Fly, may as well... Actually, there are a couple of things I can get. Hang on. Cherry Grove City. There is off to the side here, where the old man talked about the sea. This guy now that we have Surf, this guy will give us a Mystic Water. There is another one we can get in game, but you know, always nice to get one early. So Mystic Water is it's like the Magic Seed and Poison Barb. It powers up a particular type of move, in this case Water type. So I'll be giving that to Diode right away. And Gossip here, I'm going to fly up... Actually, wait. I'm going to check to make sure it's... I'm going to check to see if it was in this city that the other thing was. Oh, and you can run into some fairly high-level Pokemon when surfing, I think. Yeah, it'll always be around the same, because, you know, it's assuming you've gotten Surf already, of course. Now, was it this one? Don't worry about that. Okay, no, I'm not bothering with that. No, not there. Okay. I think in Violet City there was something, though. Around... yeah, here was something we needed cut to get, so I'll just check on this. A hidden hyper potion. Very nice. Always nice. That's one of the things that I like. It does feel nice and rewarding when you can find little hidden items like that. I don't think there was anything in the other towns to speak of. No. At least not that I remember. I don't think there was much in the Zayla or Goldenrod, so I'll just go back to Olivine for now. Violet. Alright, well, I'll check that out next time. I will try and remember, but for now I'm gonna save off. I'm gonna call it a stream here because I haven't had supper yet and everything, so that's that. Anyway, nice having you all with me. Glad I was able to get Maddie evolved in this stream, and just to recap, we have our team is Wes, Benny, Maddie, Time, Diode, and Gossip. Alright, I'm going to probably try and train Diode and Fenny a bit more than the others next time round. And Maddie some as well. So, just gonna save. And I am going to call it here I'm going to call that a stream. So, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Always happy to have ya. And, you know, have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for stopping by.